Well, yes, I think that there's some really, really simple ways that you can do, and simple actions that you can do, individual actions. For example, if you see that climate change is causing a threat of availability of water in some communities, like in some African countries where people don't really have access to clean water, where water is so valuable to people and that just a drop is very important to them, then you could watch out how you use your water and how you minimize the water usage. For example, the easiest way is when you're brushing, don't let the tap flow. You can still lock it and keep brushing and then reopen it again, because we need to save the existing water that we have, because if we continuously spoil or waste it, some communities are going to completely run out of clean water to use for their families. And then we can reduce on the energy usage in our families by not using bulbs during the day and just switching them off during the day and using them in the night. And of course, right now I can't send you to transition to renewable energy or solar energy if you don't have it, since we're in the COVID-19 pandemic. But for whatever you have, you can still try and minimize the energy usage, and hopefully you can transition after this pandemic. And then the other thing, you can use your voice on social media. You can talk to people, you can share your activism online. You can support those who are doing activism online by sharing their work, by amplifying their voices. I think those are some of the things that we as people can do to try and protect our planet and speak for our planet. The best thing is speaking for the planet, because if you speak for the planet, then we'll be able to save it from any kind of disaster or any kind of calamity. And then if you have any climate change knowledge, you can choose to teach someone. You can decide to teach at least 5 people in this quarantine or in this lockdown, maybe 5 of your friends, because I personally believe that if a person understands and knows that they're in a burning house, they will try as much as possible to run out of that house. So if people know that they are facing a climate crisis, they will be able to join us activists. They will be able to, demand for action as well in their own spaces, in their communities, in their businesses, and in their countries, because collective will help us get the change that we need.